Hello Cancers, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awakened Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your mid-month energy report covering the dates of 15 through, for some reason I want to say February, I don't know why. Also I wanted to come out to you, so maybe there's something about why. Anyhow, for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And I do a variety of pulls from various cards. I do several oracle decks to include shamanic healing reports, and I do a tarot reading for all of you. Okay, so let's get started. What I want to do is create some sacred space, and I'm going to use this Tibetan singing bowl to settle the energy, to help you tune in. And I'm going to ring the bowl once. Take a nice cleansing inhale and exhale. Exhale anything that's heavy, let it release, and I'll do it a second time, okay? All right. I'll let the motorcycle pass. Downfalls of living in a big city. Okay, here we go. All right, lovely. What I'm going to do first off is pull 4 cards from the Goddess Moon Oracle deck, and this will help identify some themes that are coming out for the next 2 weeks, okay? Sorry, my nose is itching. So what's going on right now as I'm shuffling is that we just completed the Aries new moon on Friday. Had a lot, it was a major moon, lots of potent energy. It was all about releasing anything that no longer served our highest good to create space, because lots of cool new things are coming in for us right now. Many of us, if not all of us, are up-leveling ourselves. We are all starting a new cycle. Lots of us have ended old cycles, which included ending a lot of karma, old karma, some of it down to ancestral karma. And if you check out your reading for the beginning of the month, 1 through 4, Cancer, you guys, some of you did just that. You ended some major karmic ancestral stuff. So if you haven't had a chance to check out that video, I highly recommend that you do. I'm curious to see how this marries up with the previous reading. Also, check out healing energy reports. I do them weekly. So the one for the first week of April is out, and I just did the one for the second week of April, 7 through 12. So check that one out. That should be coming out sometime today. All right. So I'm just trying to pull. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's try this and see if we can get some cards this way. Sometimes that helps. Kind of helps break up the cards. In the meantime, we are also in between 2 Libra full moons. The first one was in March 20th at 0 degrees. The second one will be next week on the 19th of April at 9 degrees. So what does that mean? Libra is all about focusing on relationships, building community, and it's all about establishing balance. But because we have 2 full moons in the sign of Libra, relationships are really what's going to be highlighted right now in this moon cycle, and it's going to be all about who makes the cut. So you're really being called and drawn to examine the people in your lives, romantic, professional, family, friends, and really assess what's going on there. Also, Venus has moved into Pisces, which also highlights relationships. Venus governs relationships and love. So that's a perfect time right now to harness that energy to get introspective about romantic relationships as well. Communication right now is perfect timing for communication because Mercury has gone direct, which helps improve communication when it's in retrograde. Oh God, arguments, miscommunications, all kinds of stuff goes awry around conversation. But it's direct now. Plus, Mars has moved into Gemini, which also governs communication and the sharing of ideas and intellectual exchanges. So harness the energy right now. This week and next week will be prime for conversations. Your messages will be better received, and you'll be better at delivering what you need to say. Okay? So, that was a lot of work to get your themes. Let's see what we have going on for you. Lovely. Self-reflection. The path. action. And this one is discernment, reversed. Okay, so what does that mean for Cancer? Well, like I was saying, the beginning of the month, many of you ended major cycles, major karmic cycles for some of you. A lot of endings. I'm not surprised to see the self-reflection card here. Many of you are being called to go within, to reflect on what's happening in your lives, and to reflect on the changes that are coming in. You are on the right path, okay? So don't doubt it. Trust what's happening. You're being called to take action at this time. Aries is a sign of action, activity. It's a fire sign, so internal motivation, inspiration. It's quick moving energy. Go, go, go. So for those of you who have plans on how you want your next cycle to look like, now's the time to start taking inspired action on those, to start crystallizing them into the 3D. But there is some discernment, a little bit of doubt, okay? Which is natural. I mean, given what you all just went through, some of you, it was pretty big. So just trust the process, okay? So great theme, self-reflection, the path, action. You're exactly where you need to be right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull from the tarot deck. I use the Osho Zen Tarot. I always pull 5 cards, and we'll see what comes up. Change. So for some of you, you're still going through this cycle. So this is new change. This is you starting your next cycle. 2 weeks ago, many of you ended things. So it was the ending of cycles. But now you're beginning something new. Okay, so welcome it in. Existence. This is a major arcana card. So is the change. The change is a card. This is the 1 card. This is the Magician in the regular tarot deck. This is the Wheel of Change in the regular tarot deck. Big, big energy for you all, Cancers. Okay, so you are definitely on the right path, as we saw for your theme. Okay, I love it already. This is great. I'm excited for you all. You all had a fantastic reading 2 weeks ago. I highly encourage you to check out that video if you haven't done so, because I think this reading make more sense. Morality, that's the Queen of Clouds. In regular tarot, she is the Queen of Swords. So some of you be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, perhaps. But we'll talk about that. But yeah, oh, jeez. The card just flew out, and where did it go? Oh, got stuck. Burden. Okay, I'm not surprised to see this one just because of what happened or what came out last time. That some of you be feeling burdened. You're feeling conflicted with your thoughts. Morality doesn't mean exactly what it sounds like. Let me just pull the last card, and we'll go ahead and dive right into this Wheel of Change and your Magician. Sorry. Traveling. Yep. Not surprised to see that one. That's fire energy. And it's right in line with this Wheel of Change. Bottom of the deck. The Fool. I love it. I love this for you guys, okay? It is reversed. So this is about being apprehensive to take risks. But basically, now is the time to allow the changes to happen. You're being called to... When the Fool shows up, you're being called to do things in a different manner. This is about up-leveling yourselves. Trusting. It's the ultimate trust in the universe. The theme of... If I had to tag this card, it would be let go and let God. Okay, so that is what's governing your reading. Is the gosh, pollen is ridiculous here. Everything's in bloom and everything just itches. Sorry for that. Okay, so Wheel of Change, the Magician, Existence, the 1 card, Morality, Queen of Clouds, is also the Queen of Swords in the regular tarot deck. When Morality comes in, this is talking about, and it's reversed, so you're struggling with new ways of thinking. Upright morality is all about black and white thinking. Right, wrong, good, bad. Literally that, those types of opposites. Here you're being called to assess your way of thinking. It's not so black and white. There's a lot of gray in between. And it's in the grayness that you are working with, and how you're adjusting your perspective, and how you're adjusting your belief systems, and how you're choosing to approach life, and how you're choosing to incorporate yourself and to incorporate your truths. You know, your truths are changing now. Lots of changes. And with that, you'll be feeling burdened. Many of you 2 weeks ago ended major cycles, major karmic cycles, some of it all the way back to ancestral karma for some of you. Big changes for Cancer. I'm not surprised to see the burden card, but here, this is telling you, let it go. Let it all go. This could be work pressure. This could be pressure from the family. It could be a pressure from relationships. You feel like you have to carry this burden. You feel like you have to do this. You know, someone else is literally riding your back to do something. You don't have to anymore. It's not healthy and it's not doing you any good. So literally a simple shoulder shrug, let all that weight fall. And I guarantee you, once you let go of this, 1,000 times better for you. Okay, Cancers? Crowning is the traveling card, 8 of Fire. And this could literally mean going on vacation. This perhaps could indicate a move. But the depth of this card is talking about spiritually traveling. It is up leveling. It's about your next destination in life. The meaning here is about, don't worry about the end point. It's about the journey, who you're going to meet, what experiences you're going to have. How is that going to change you? Will it impact your moral compass? Will it change your spiritual beliefs? Things like that. Big changes internally. You know, it's down to the soul level, down to your character and your integrity. You are being called to up level. You know, whenever this card comes in, it's about spiritual up leveling. In addition to the literal. I mean, like I said, you literally could be going on vacation, or you literally could be moving, you know, either for a job or a relationship or something. But this is spiritual travel, a spiritual journey as well, at the essence of this card. And I think this is what is trying to come out simply because of the changes. You know, you have a change, and you have your Magician, and you have the Fool card. And this is big energy. 3 major arcanas for you. The Fool, the Magician, and the Wheel of Change. Huge. You're being divinely guided. You're being divinely supported. Many of you are turning within and becoming more introspective on what's going on. And again, it's right in line with the theme that we're seeing for you, the self-reflection and the path. Okay? I love it, Cancers. I'm excited for you all. So excited. I was super excited and jazzed for your last reading, 1 through. But I am stoked for this one too, because it's like a good continuation. It's like part 2 of what's going on for Cancers. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some Untamed Oracle cards. It's the Untamed Truth. And I really enjoy these. These have a unique way of delivering certain messages. But the artwork is super cool, and it's just a fresh perspective. We'll take that one. It's a fresh perspective on Oracle. And, you know, they're just fun little cards. Gosh, okay, we can't take these. Everything's getting splashed. Let's regroup. And I apologize if you can hear Bulldog. He is downstairs. He just woke up from a nap. And the house that I live in, it's all wood floors, like no carpet. So the acoustics really carry. And the door is closed. So I'm sorry if the barking continues. But neighbors downstairs, next door, they just turned on their music. And there's some bass. And I think it woke up Bulldog from his nap. So he's not happy. I'm sorry. So Bailey wishes to grace you all with his presence. So awesome. Oh God. Okay. Cancer, this is awesome. I am loving this reading for you. Bottom of the deck. Let's just start with that. Bottom of the deck. Creation. Coming up reversed. Creation is the manifestation card, okay? Well, not the manifestation card. This is the magician card for this deck. And you have the magician right here in your reading, okay? In Osho Zen, it's existence, but Osho Zen Tarot is a translation of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and this is the magician card. You have it twice in your reading. Oh my God, this is huge, 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 huge. This is the bottom of the deck, okay? And then you've got the Fool. So big energy for you all. You all are divinely guided. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust, trust, trust the process. So some of you with the Wheel of Change, you have a choice to make, a big choice, and you're conflicted by it because it's reversed. You can either choose to flow with it, or you can choose to embody the elements of the rocks and remain steadfast, stand your ground. I've been seeing similar cards like this come out for the other signs. It's been coming out as compromise. So the only thing that I want to say for compromise, if this is something that your choice card is, if it happens to be along those lines, is one, never compromise your integrity. Never compromise your character or your moral compass. So if that's the type of choice that you're being called to make, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself and embody the energy of the rocks and remain steadfast. But if it's a choice where you have wiggle room and it's not going to have that type of gravity that's going to impact or compromise you, it may be better to flow with it and to allow, or just to let it go. You know, if it's something that's like, you know what, is it going to matter in a month from now? Is it going to matter in 6 months from now? Is it going to matter in a year from now? The answer is no. Let it go. Seriously. You have way too many other things going on that require your attention. But I think also what's happening is that this choice is bringing about conflict. Let me show it to you this way. Conflict came up. You are conflicted about this choice. It's reversed, so it's clear. It's clear that there is conflict here. But flow with it. You know, I'm looking at the other cards that came out, because I feel like once you let that go, so many good things are here for you. You have the imagination card, but you're also being called to endure. This is endurance, okay? Tap into your creativity, because you have the creation card, which came up in reverse. But remember, this is all big energy for you. Sky's the limit. Allow your imagination to just expand and push beyond conventional thinking. Push beyond what you think is normal for you or status quo. No. With all this major energy here and with everything that you're going through, Cancer, it is about up-leveling your life, stepping into your true power, stepping into who you are, and creating the life that you have always dreamed of. Okay? Harness this energy. That's what's there. It's gonna require some endurance. You got it. Make sure your emotions are intact. It came in reverse. I feel like this is you. I also feel like this is the ultimate Pisces card, just because of the moon, the water. This to me is all about intuition. Trust your intuition. Cancers, you all are water signs. You all are intuitive individuals. You all are very sensitive and you are receptive to what's going on around you. You're receptive to the energy and you can read the energy very well. So trust your emotions, keep your emotions in check, but trust your intuition. Endurance is here because you have to remain strong to endure this change. What I like about the endurance card is the cactus symbolism. These are plants that are super tough and they can endure some of the most austere conditions, but yet in their toughness, there's still a femininity, a gentleness to them, and they're filled with water. So Cancers, I sort of feel like this is you, because you know, you have that hard exterior shell, you have the pinching claws, you know, but at the center, at your core, you all are really soft and lovable, and you're a water sign. I sort of feel like this could represent you. So tap into that Cancerian energy, tap into your strengths, because that's what's going to get you through this period of transition. And know, like I keep saying, I keep repeating it, you are divinely guided. You are in your magician period. You are in your magician energy. You can create anything you want. Allow the process to work and work with it. Okay, don't resist. All right, so let's pull some shamanic oracle. Those of you that are new to my channel, I like to pull these types of cards. One, because I'm a practicing shaman. I'm emerging, so it's in the early stages. But what I like about this message, about the messages here, is that it offers up some unique guidance, advice, and insights to things that we talked about previously in the tarot reading and in the Untamed Oracle. Gosh, these are just coming out left and right. Cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing, Cancer. This is right in line with your reading. So for the Shamanic Oracle, I do pull 3. Okay. Serpent, bottom of the deck. This could be Kundalini energy, and this is also about releasing the past, shedding the past with grace. Okay? So it's a release. The wind. She comes in as the wind of change. She came in upright. Normally for these cards, I like to read from the book, but I've seen this so many times I can literally speak to it. When the wind of change comes in, she has a cleansing effect. So think of a tornado. You know, tornadoes come in, or a big windstorm, and they just wreak chaos, and they just turn things around, and, you know, but one, they clean the crap out. 2, the winds stir up the pollen, so they throw the pollen around to repollinate the earth for regrowth of flowers, trees, plants, things like that. So there is a symbiotic and a cyclical relationship going on there, and this is what the wind of change is doing for you. You are in the middle of a cycle. You have the wheel of change. Let the wind finish clearing out what it needs to clear out in order for you to call in the new. This is a time about standing still, getting grounded. Right now, you don't have enough information to move forward with decisions or take action. So relax, do some self-reflecting. But when this card also comes up, it also reminds you to release control, but also to lighten up. You know, some of this can be very heavy, and you feel like, oh my God, life is so chaotic. You know, I'm so tired. I'm so drained. So stressed out. Changes can make you feel like that. But when this card comes in, it's also reminding you to tap into your playful side, to go outside, let loose, you know, go have some dinner with some friends, have some great conversation, do something fun, you know, but just get out of this space for a moment to give yourself a mental break. Okay. The Earth Keeper came up, which is perfect for you guys because this is all about earth energy, and you need to remain grounded. And this is a perfect way. Earth energy for water signs specifically. I'm a Pisces, so when I tap into the earth energy, it does wonders for me, especially when I'm dealing with some heavy changes and heavy transitions, which Pisces are. So I sympathize with you, Cancers. Tapping into the earth energy is rejuvenating. Meditating, going outside for nature walks. I love to walk outside with a bulldog. You know, there's a really beautiful park nearby, and just going outside, breathing in the fresh air, you know, strolling, not even walking, strolling, enjoying the scenery. I mean, it's springtime. So much beauty is outside, you know, or going for hikes. I like to go on nature hikes. It's really helping. So this might be something for you all to do as water signs, is just to tap into that earth energy. Maybe get some crystals and keep some crystals around you, or, you know, wear something that helps ground your energy. That will help with the transition period. But yeah, this is all about shedding the past and starting a new cycle. So Cancers, fantastic reading for you all. I'm loving the energy. Let's move on. I don't want to pull that one yet. We'll do the pure love messages. And this is for twin flames and soulmates. I like to pull 2 cards, 2 for the feminine, 2 for the masculine. And we'll see. Gosh, oh my God, everything is popping. I have been saying that in almost every reading. I think literally every reading, and maybe multiple times in certain readings. Just because these cards are very active. This energy today is very active. So, closed heart chakras, definitely. Separations. Yeah. But all is not lost. Masculine would like to share to his feminine. You are not open to love right now. Is it the love one? Yeah, you are not open to love right now. And I feel you are moving further away. Okay? Feminines. I am not able to connect right now. But I wish you could be here right now. Right? Wish you could be here right now. Okay, so the feminine is closed off. And her masculine, the masculine is calling her out on it. She's saying, I'm not available to connect right now. And he's like, yeah, you are. You're not open to love right now. So what happened? So she's not available for love, but she wishes that her masculine could be right there. So clearly she still has feelings of love towards him. And he's getting the sense that she's moving further away. I'm getting the sense that this is not a break. This is not a pause. I feel like this relationship is on the verge of breaking or going into separation. And maybe for some of you it is actually in separation. I think what's going on with this major transition that has happened, those of you that have ended major karmic cycles at the end of early role, this is impacting your relationship. And many of you are starting a period of renewal. So for those of you who are in separation, all is not lost, but I just don't think the timing right now is right to start forcing any changes. You may want to try and have conversations or like test the waters to see where the other person is, particularly the feminine, to see where the feminine is, because she's saying that she's not available right now to connect. So she shut down. So masculines, be gentle with the feminines because there's a lot going on here. Next week on the 20th, we start Taurus season. So that's earth energy. And we'll be transitioning out of the Aries fire energy into a more calming and grounded earth energy. Things next week will likely settle, or they will start to settle. Plus, it's also the full moon, which have some play here with relationships. Since it's Libra full moon, we're completing a lunar cycle in relationships right now. So I would say, hold on, be patient, give your feminine some time to process all this, and check in with her around the full moon, which is the 19th, 20th, but maybe hold off until after the 20th. That way you're in Taurus energy. I think things will be better. If you want to play it safe, check in. By then we will be right smack in the middle of Taurus energy. It'll give 2 weeks to go by, and this will kind of be a time period for you all to sort of assess where you're at, with the relationship and where you want things to go. So when you do have that conversation, it's in a better energetic environment. That's my take on this. But let me know how it works out. Keep me updated. Definitely comment below. I'd love to know what it is that you all are working on and how these messages are resonating with all of you. But yeah, keep me updated, keep me informed. I really, really want to know. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to end with, nature's energy. Nature's whispers. These are really cool and really beautiful cards, positive messages of affirmation, inspiration, and they kind of they can touch upon the major themes that we're seeing, such as sort of like extra confirmation and validation. So, as well. First one that came out was Ideal Course of Action. Hold it back this way. Sorry, the sun's coming in. Clear Endeavor. And Catch Your Breath. Absolutely, Cancers. Yes, rest is definitely in order. Let the energy settle. Definitely catch your breath because many of you went through something major 2 weeks ago. You're starting a new cycle now. Catch your breath for sure. Okay? Well, thank you, Cancers. This is all I have for you right now. This is your mid-month energy report, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment below. I sincerely want to hear from you. Also, click the little bell to make sure you're getting the updates whenever I post new content. Check out your weekly energy reports. I do them weekly. It's a different vibe and it's general, but it could help guide you throughout the week, as you know, in addition to your zodiac signs. Check out your previous video for the early roll that was 1 through all. There may be some interesting insights there that will help clarify anything that didn't get clarified in this reading. All right. So good luck to all of you. I'll see you all in May. Take care and have a wonderful rest of the month. Bye-bye.